everyone, we're the Hermans. I'm Mary, this is Jay, and we're here to talk to you about small groups and our experience in them. So Jay, do you remember how we got connected in a small group?
Yes, they started the small groups, and the church had a sign-up sheet, and we went to Welcome Center and we signed up. We got started with Russ and June as our small group leaders, and we would meet at their home, and for some time we met at the church office, and we just spent our time with them.
So what do we love about our small groups?
Well, in our small groups, first thing I'd have to say would be the fellowship. We get to sit down and talk with people, one-on-one, and just spend time with each other. And it's with people that we have common beliefs with, and brothers and sisters. And I also like the fact that we get to discuss the sermon. The small group devotional part is based on the sermon, and we get to go to church and hear the sermon from the pastor, but we don't necessarily get to discuss it. In our small groups, we get that opportunity. So it's a little more, I don't want to say in-depth, but it's we're able to discuss it. I guess another thing I like is that it's, for us, for our group, we meet usually on Thursdays, and it's partway through the week, and for me it's a good booster for staying focused.
I think for me, as Jay was talking about discussing, I think it also helps me to apply the sermon to my daily life. I really focus that week on applying what Pastor Brian said during the sermon, and I think it helps me out a lot because it gets me to focus on what I need to do to be a good Christian or a good person to people. But I also like that our groups got to serve together this year. Our group did the fall harvest, and that was a blast. And one of my favorite things is getting together and getting food, because everybody brings food to the group, and usually I think we're gonna have a little bit, and then by the end of the night we have enough food to last an entire week, and then it all gets stuck at our house because this year we got to do it at our house, which was a blessing because our kids got to be there with us, not in our group exactly, but as parents, the younger kids, we were be able to do that and open our house to our fellow group members, and thought it was a good thing for us because I don't really usually like to have too many people over, so I think it helped me to open up to allow people to come in our home and talk about Christ and how we can live our lives to that. And also I think it just helps, I know for me, to just really talk to people. If I'm struggling with something that I feel like I'm the only one in the world who's dealing with something, either in my personal life or at work, I know the ladies, when we divide up in our men and women groups, they really help support and encourage and pray, so to get you through stuff. So I think it's just a good support system too. So why do you think people should join a small group, Jay?
Well, I think one of the reasons it's good to be in a small group is because you get to know people. You get to know them on a more personal level, and maybe what they're going through in their lives, their good times, their bad times, their hardships, their blessings. And along with that, you get to pray with them, for them and with them. And for us, we split up the ladies and the guys, and we do a final discussion, and then we talk about what's going on in our lives, and we ask for prayers from the other guys, and then when we're done, we all take a turn and we pray. And I think that's really important.
I think for me, I like it, and I think people would enjoy joining small groups because there's a lot of laughing. I know in our group we have a lot of laughing. I think the men think us women probably don't go over what we're supposed to because of the laughter, but we do our prayers and we do support one another. And I think also by being involved in a small group, I know for myself, I've gotten more involved at Grace to help in youth stuff or if the church needs anything, I always feel like I'm not as nervous to help out, and I think it's made me more confident and more grown in my faith and stuff. To be around other believers, I think really boosts you up to be more confident in showing love to all people, which our small group definitely shares the love, and I love that. And remember, you are loved.